Everybody, thanks for joining us again for this morning's exercise session. I'm Rita Bowling from Wutan Center, and this is Anthony Ainge. We're going to start today with our routine exercises that we've been working on, and then towards the end we'll have some additional ones that I've put together. So let's just jump in and get started. The first exercise we do is a breathing exercise. So just stand comfortably and with your feet fairly much together, and we're just going to move our arms and breathe. So breathe in, go up on your toes, and breathe out, nice and slow. Breathe in and out. In, out, in, and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, good. Next in our routine, we spread our legs about shoulder width apart, bend your knees a little bit, just so they're nice and flexible, and we're just going to swing our arms side to side. Okay, the second one is both hands right across your chest. Okay, the third one is one hand across your shoulder and the other across your chest, and then alternate. I usually do about 10 of each of these exercises. Okay, and then the last one is over your shoulder and up your back. And you have to turn the waist this way. Okay, good. Next are our arm circles. So put one foot out in front and bend your knees so that most of your weight is bent forward on your knee. Your back leg is straight. Keep your body straight up and down. Now we're going to do the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now swing your arm backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now move to the left side. So put your left foot out, bend your front knee, back one is straight, and we're going to do our left arm. So forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're trying to move at the waist a little bit with each one of these two. 8, 9, 10. And now backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now to make it a little more challenging, we're going to be moving both arms at the same time, but individually. So it's kind of like a swimming motion. So just 1, to one side and the other. Again, make sure you're turning at the waist to do this. Okay, and now go backwards. Okay, good. All right, now for the most challenging one, we're going to move both hands at the same time in different directions. So just stand straight up and down, put your hands up in the air. And we're first going to move our right arm out in front, left arm in behind, both down at our sides, left hand out, and both up. Right forward, down, left forward, up. Right, down, left, up. And just instead of stopping with each of those, try to just smooth it out so your arms are moving in two circles in opposite directions. If you get messed up, just go back to the beginning and take it slow again until you get your bearings. Okay, now hold at the top here. Now we're going to reverse that direction. So left forward, right back, down, right forward, up. Left forward, down, right forward, up. Left forward, down, right, up. Keep going. And once more. Stop at the top again. Just let your hands drop to both sides. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, let everything just hang. Take some deep breaths. Okay, turn your palms up and raise your arms up a little bit. Keep deep breathing. Okay, now start with your little finger and pull your fingers into a fist. Pull them into above your head, raise up on your toes, and then let everything come down. Okay, good. All right, now we can't forget about our legs. So we have a couple exercises in our routine that are for our legs. So again, if you have to hold on to something to do this, feel free. Put one foot up with your toes pointed up to the ceiling. Opposite hand goes over your knee, or you can hang on. Other hand goes to your face, and then try to touch your elbow to your toes. 1, 2. You should feel a lot of pull and stretch in the back of your leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now try the other side. Toes up, hand on your knee, hand on your face, touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Now give yourself a wider stance. Both feet pointed forwards, and we're just going to go back and forth, side to side. So, and just, you don't have to go down real low, just go as far as you can. Just hold it for a second. Eight, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we have been doing one other exercise that is probably easier for most older people if you want to hang on to something to do this. Because you're going to be on one foot. So we've been doing foot circles. So if you hang on, or something like Anthony can do it without holding on, just raise one foot up with your knee up, and you're just going to turn your foot in circles in one direction, maybe about 10 times. And then you're going to go the other direction. Okay, then go to the other side of the chair and do the other leg. So knee up, circle in one direction. And the other direction. Okay. All right, one more exercise I'd like to do to add to our routine. Most of our exercises have been kind of static. We're kind of standing in one place or sitting in one place. And this one's going to help us start with some actual movement a little bit. So you can hang on to your chair again if you need to. And what we're going to do is just put one foot forward and bend down like in almost like a lunge, I guess, with your front leg bent, back leg straight. And then come back out and do the other leg. Down, the knee, and back. You might want to, the foot that's in the back, you might want to turn out at an angle a little bit so that you have more balance that way. And you can hold it for a little bit if you can. If not, just the movement going back and forth will be helpful. Okay, good. All right, several weeks ago we did a series of exercises from our Bagua system that are, they're static exercises, just, we hold positions for a period of time. But they are good for stretching muscles and for kind of helping to massage your organs and muscles inside. So stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, and you're going to bend your knees again. If you can go down farther, that's great, but just as long as they're kind of flexible, you're bent so they're flexible. Then we're going to turn our body so we're the top of our body is facing the corner over here. Put your elbows together, wrists together, and hands out, splayed out. And we're just going to hold that position for a couple breaths. In our classes, we usually hold them for 3 long breaths before we move to the next one. But if you're not used to doing this, you can hold it for, as long as you can. The second one, just pull your arms up. Your body is still in the same position. Your arms are up in the air, your shoulders are relaxed. So your arms kind of form a U in the air. Again, just hold that for a couple minutes, a couple breaths. Now just lower your arms down so your hands are about shoulder height, and then flatten your palms like you're holding platters. Now for our shoulders, we're just going to curl everything in forward. So you're kind of concave here. Push down towards the floor with your palms flat. Our body is still pointed to the corner, the 45-degree angle. Okay, the next one, we push our hands back and down behind us. Okay, the next one, we're going to turn around all the way to the back corner of the room. With our hand out, the other hand is kind of above and beside your forehead. Just move it out from your eyebrow. Next one, we have one arm going up with a twist to it and the other arm pushing down. And if you can, look up towards that upper hand. And the last one, come down to your shoulder height again and turn your hand all the way behind you. If you can turn at the waist that much, the goal is to be pointing toward the back wall. And then turn your wrist so that your hand is like flat towards the wall. Okay, then slowly untwist yourself, come back to the front again. Make sure your feet are facing forward again, your knees bent. And we have to do it on the other side. So we turn 45 degrees to the left. Elbows and wrists together, hands out. Deep breaths. Okay, arms up in the air, relax your shoulders. Pull your arms down so your hands are at shoulder height, flat. Now round your shoulders forward, push flat down into the floor and out. And again, back behind you, push down and out. Relax your shoulders. Okay, now to the back corner. One hand out, the other one up and out from your forehead. Next one is our hand up in the air. We're still pointed toward that corner. Give a twist to this upper hand. The lower one pushes down into the floor. And the last one, all the way around to the back wall. Turn your wrist out. Okay, now back to the front again. And just hold your arms out in front of you, nice and relaxed, your elbows kind of hanging down. Take some deep breaths. Your knees are still bent. Now put your hands down towards your legs, out and up above your head. Now as your hands come down, your knees come up. Stand up nice and straight. Okay, good. I'm assuming that our time is just about up, so let's go through our Eat the Sun breathing exercise to close out the session today. So again, put your feet out about shoulder width, side to side. And we first palms up, move our arms up to shoulder width height, turn them over. Everything relaxes, our knees go down, hands go down to your abdomen. Back of our hands together up to our chin, straight out to the side, above our head. And then hands come down and knees go up. Okay, let's keep going here. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. And out. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Again, breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Okay, now just relax. Okay, I appreciate you coming today and hope you continue to join us. We'll see you next week. Keep practicing.